Hi everyone, here's Simone. This is tutorial number 9. Today we're going to speak about 3D animation and how to work with animated FBX in Touch Designer. In particular, animation from Mixamo. We're going to see, this is the network, we're going to see how to optimize the workflow and mix between animation with a little trick that actually allow a chain only of 2 animation, but with some other trick we may achieve better result. This is another example I made, and yeah, same stuff happening, and then a bit of composition. Okay, let's start. First we need to have some animation, and you can find it in this website. I'm already logged in because I have a working account, and it's the website, Mixamo from Adobe. It's free. Hope we stay like that. Okay, I already have 2 animation, then 1, and this workflow is actually really useful if you have 1 animation. It's a multiple animation for the same object, so you can work with that if you want. Okay, so now we have 2 hip-hop dancing, and let's take something different, like capoeira. Okay, so now we have these 2 animation running. Nice. Let's take a look of the network. It's really busy, and it's actually working like that. We have a geo with material that is taking care of the animation of the bones, and the bones are created here with this expression, and yeah, everything is already done for us in this example that we can find in this animation pack that we can find in Mixamo. So we will use that, and the actual animation is here. It's selected within the import select, and you have the animation that is embedded here. This guy that actually is an FBX COMP. This guy. Okay, and then the animation is exported using the export method we were speaking in the last tutorial. The position are given to some null that are referring to the part of the body. All of these are bones, okay, or attribute of bones. Nice. Same things is happening here. Nice. Okay, then we take one of the 2, duplicate that, we call it body, because this will be our body, right? Maybe with a capital B. Oops. B. Nice. Okay, now we want to divide the things. So we want to have animation and the guy that is taking the animation. Okay, so this is the guy that is taking the animation. We delete this and we make an input. Then by default we are not passing out the animation, the FBX comp, so we have to make some modification. Yeah, for now let's just do like that. So now you see, if I connect this, I have this, and then if I connect, I'm just putting the export out, okay, and then I can do like this, see? Okay, so now we just need actually the chop here, and all the other things are pure redundancy. So delete. Okay, so now you see this guy is anyway happy. Then with the cross we can even cross between the two animation, having some strange result, we can say. Or use it as a select. So now it's making this, then it's making that. Lovely. Okay, let's pause that, go back to this example here, and then we want to just take a look at what's happening here. Okay, inside here there's like a little trick. What you want? Yeah, of course, but it's correct. We may need to be in detail after we see. So now with the info we are taking only the start and then mapping the start that is actually is giving the actual frame of where the animation is. Okay, my animation that I exported is 600 frame. So from 0 to 600 has to correspond 0 to 1. So I have a kind of trigger. Now I'm using a logic with the channel pre-op set to toggle in order to have a toggle. So 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, and I'm putting in the upper level the 0, 1. And I'm also exporting animation. Making the animation go here. Okay, with an out. Now that we have a trigger, okay, we can actually engage the loop. Okay, we should maybe use a bind chop to make the loop, the cook dependency, the loop. The warning that we are having here is like because we are actually creating a loop of data, but it's what we want, so it's okay. So this animation here, these things, this null here that is actually giving us a toggle of when animation is on or off, okay, needs to actually start and be the opposite of those that are the parameter in the play page of the FBX. So int and start needs to refer to the animation above, and the last animation of the chain should send it back to the first one. And actually this is, if you want to have more, it's a different way of doing things, but for now it's okay like this. Okay, and this guy is sending back here the trigger. In order to have a kind of smooth crossing, we are using a cross and a filter with the filter width of 1 second that will actually smooth out the operation of passing to an animation and another. If the animation is really complex or is well taught, you can even use a blender, a filter with bigger than 1 second, so the blending of the animation is more smooth. But you need to have really animation well taught in order to use it in this way. Okay, so let's actually do this link. Okay, so we wanna now create here the trigger. So we just select here start, then we attach a mat. The mat needs to go like this, and then you attach a logic chop and you select the pre-opt toggle. Then yeah, we can, okay, same things we have to do here, so we can just copy this network, go here, delete this guy, paste it, and we're happy. Okay, so now just for viewing we take a null here and a null there. Okay, this null needs also to go to a filter that we said is like the smoothing guy. Okay, then there's some trick to understand about the how is working all the things, but just follow me. This needs to be the opposite, and in this case the opposite, it's because it's a 0 1 trigger, you can just type 1 minus. Okay, then this is actually good, so let me check one things. Yeah, okay, so we now want to export this here, so we say come here, and in the play page int start will be linked to this one, and the export and the filter is this guy. Okay, then same things, but the opposite needs to happen here, because when an animation is running, the other one needs to stop, and then when it starts, it has to int and start again. So now we are making this link. And because we are in the second slot, need to be, of course, the opposite. Oops. And the start needs to be exported from the filter, because it's actually ending the animation when the filter is actually on 0 or on 1. So nice. So let's now see. Press animation. Then after 600 frame, yeah. Now let's check also the kind of blending time caused by the filter. So let's blend for 5 seconds now. Let's see. Look this, when I arrive to 600. Yeah, you see, it's a bit more like kind of smoothing out the things, and we are actually matching two animations that are not supposed to be linked, so maybe with a period of 2 will be good. You have to play around with the value, and they are based on how complex are the two animations and how different they are. So I guess with 2 is nice. Yeah, let's leave it like that. Maybe also 1 is okay. Anyway, let's now make some cleaning. So we are now inside of the body, and beta joint we don't need. We take the beta surface, we go inside, and then we want to change this font because it's not fancy enough. We want to have PBR. Okay, so let's drop a PBR material. Let's actually split the window. You go where you want to have your PBR material. That in my case is where I will render. So I guess here. We drop a PBR. Nice. Then the PBR needs to have some. It needs to be formatted. So let's read OP bone group. So we have to arrive here. So we can maybe go like this. Let's say we take this guy, then we take this piece, we drop it, we attach a slash, and we ask for Python. That's enough. Then we have to actually select the FBX that is containing the running animation in order to take the animation data. That actually is this guy. Okay, now we can delete this, and this guy is not moving anymore. It's a bit sad. So because we have to apply the material to the geo, and he's dancing again. So now we also non-metallic, please. And yeah, now we are rendering a PBR material instead of a fung by taking the animation from the FBX that are chained. Okay, for the rest, an FBX work as a geo, because also has a geo inside. This is a geo. So yeah, this is where I made the circle for this guy. Oops, here. So here the beta surface is taking the circle here, and you can make instances. And yeah, this is the basic approach of Mixamo animation in Touch Designer. Hope you like it. Put a like, and if you don't, I'm really sorry.